predestinate. He also called.
Good morning, viewers at home. My names are Adereligion Adediji. I'm a special educator, and with this presentation, we'll be looking at the very delicate aspect of special education. Before I move on, what is special education? Somebody might be wondering, why special education? Special education is the type of education given to children who, due to their disability, cannot benefit maximally in the regular classroom setting. Hence, the need for special education. Okay, who are this set of people? We have visually impaired, intellectually disabled, even the gifted and the talented. This set of people and many more need special education to function maximally at the academic level. But today, our focus will be on the hearing impaired, and that's why the topic and the title of this video you're looking at is Easy Steps to Learning Sign Language. People might be wondering, why do we need to teach sign language to children with hearing impairment, or their parents, even those that are related to them, those that are close to them? Because language on its own is a medium of passing information, instruction, thoughts, or idea from one person to another. Hearing impaired people are part of our community, and they also need language to function maximally in their community. They need language to function academically. They need language to express their thoughts, their idea, their feelings, even to socialize. Hence, the need for language for people with hearing impairment. There is a challenge to teaching language to children with hearing impairment. And as a result, there are some agents that play a significant role in the teaching of language to children with hearing impairment. Broadly, these agents are categorized under home, community, and government. But we will be focusing our own attention today on the home, and we'll be looking at the parental roles. The parental roles are broad, and the first and foremost is for the parent to learn sign language. Most times, parents find it difficult to learn it, maybe due to the schedule, due to their time, due to their work. This video is going to play a significant part at learning sign language by parents, even at the convenience of their homes. And I believe that this video will tend to achieve the following objective. 1. Viewers should be able to define sign language, state major groups that uses sign language. Viewers should also be able to list at least 3 different types of sign language. Should be able to explain what finger spelling is. You should also be able to show the signs for A, B, C to Z. Viewers should also be able to show signs for numbers 1 to 50. And viewers should also be able to state the tips to keep in mind when using sign language. Viewers should be able to show different types of hand shapes, and viewers should be able to make signs for different word signs. I believe with this in mind, you will be paying rapt attention to the basic tips that come along. What is sign language? Sign language is a generic term used for many forms of manual communication. It is a visual language that uses a system of manual, facial, and body movement for communication purposes. Sign language is a generally accepted language, and is not the interpretation of English language or any other language. It's a language on its own. Having said that, let's look at some types of sign language. We have American Sign Language, French Sign Language, German Sign Language, British Sign Language. We even have Yoruba Sign Language, Igbo Sign Language, Hausa Sign Language. And the truth is, all indigenous language of any tribe, of any group or culture, has its own sign language. Research has shown that majority of deaf parents, when I say deaf parents, I mean parents who has one or more deaf children amongst their children. And research has shown that majority of deaf parents has found it difficult to communicate with their deaf child. And Edward Gallaudet has proposed and said that for easy communication and even to help children with hearing impairment, parents of such children need to learn sign language to pass information, relate with them, and to draw them close, to make them feel as part of the family. So that's why in 1978, Spradley and Spradley advised parents with children with hearing impairment to learn manual communication as a means of communicating with their deaf child, pending the time a professional and a more advanced method of communication with such child will be established. Finger spelling is the art of showing the letters of a word manually by using the fingers. Someone is wondering how to use hand to show signs for the letters of the alphabet. Before you teach English language to a regular child, you start from simple to complex. That is, you start from teaching letters of the English alphabet to such child. Likewise, a deaf child needs to be taught the letters of the sign language alphabet. And that's where finger spelling comes. You start from teaching A, B, C up to Z to such child. This can be very helpful when teaching sign language to a young deaf child or to someone that is not versatile with the use of sign language. When he or she comes to words he or she does not have readily in his or her vocabulary, he finger spells such words. And to use finger spelling, you must be a master of signing letters of the alphabet using your fingers. So before we move on, let's look at the signs for the letters of the alphabet, and we'll be following the pattern of the English alphabet, which is A to Z. Letter A is signed thus: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That was easy. Someone might be finding that difficult. That's why most times I recommend to people to engage their wrists in a little exercise before starting a sign language exercise. And I call that exercise wiggling of the hand. When you wiggle your hand this way, it releases the muscles of your wrists. So you can do that for 5-10 minutes before each sign language exercise. And while doing that, let me give you the tips you should put in mind when signing. And I want you to put this at the back of your mind whenever you want to use sign language. There are 6 tips to put in mind when using sign language. And if you can master these tips, sign language learning will be very, very easy for you. So I want you to pay rapt attention to these tips. The tips are hand shape, hand placement or location, hand movement, common sense, facial expression, and practice. Hand shape. Hand shape is what the hand looks like when signing. And a vast knowledge of hand shape will unanimously help you in your overall learning of sign language. When the hand shape is wrong, the information passed across will be changed during signing. There are different types of hand shapes. They include letters hand shapes, and the letters hand shapes from A to Z, each of them could be used to sign some words. The other one is numeric hand shapes, that is signing of the numbers. And the third one I call other hand shapes, and this include the flat hand shape, the crook hand shape, the curved hand shapes, and so on. Why do we have to master these hand shapes? We need to master them and we need to put them in mind, because when signing and we misplace or we use wrong hand shape, we'll be passing a wrong information to the readers of sign language. For example, when signing girl, 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 the hand takes the A hand shape. Girl, girl. When signing parent, the hand takes the P hand shape, and that's why we have parent, parent. If someone is to sign the word goat, 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 instead of using the slant K hand, and the signer uses the P hand, then the reader will be getting the word parent instead of the word goat. So we need to be a master of hand shapes when using sign language. These hand shapes are numerous. Hand placement or location refers to the position, to the part of the body where the hand is being placed while signing a particular word. And majorly, most of the signs in sign language majorly are placed on parts of the body from the head to the waist level. Majorly, though not all. The part of the body the hand is being placed on while signing has a significant role to play when it comes to the meaning given to the sign. When the hand is wrongly placed, the meaning given to such word is changed. For example, when someone intends to sign the word father, the hand should be placed on the forehead. But when such person places the hand on the chin, he will be passing another information to the reader of the sign. Hand movement. Hand movement has to do with the flow of the hand when signing. This has to do with the movement, the flow of the hand when signing. For example, go is a forward roll of the G hand. The forward roll of the G hand shape. But if the user of sign language makes it a backward roll, he or she has altered the flow and the movement is wrong. And this will be painting another picture entirely to the readers of the sign. Facial expression. When signing, the facial expression has a lot of meaning to the readers of the sign. The facial expression should go in line with the word being signed. For example, someone signing happy should put on a happy look. Someone signing joy should have a joyful facial expression. Or when you are signing happy and you have a sad face, then it's not going in line. Common sense. Common sense is mostly used when reading a sign. Having a good background knowledge of hand shape, hand movement, hand placement, facial expression, and common sense helps you to interpret some difficult signs. It gives the receiver a hint on the reason why some signs are signed the way they are. It generally gives you an instant idea of what a sign might mean. For example, why is the sign for girl placed on the ear hole and like this? The idea is that girl uses earring. Why is the sign for a woman on the ear hole and this way? Because women use this earring and an adult. So a woman is a grown-up female, while a girl is a little female. Practice. Practice, they say, leads to perfection. Users of sign language needs continuous practice to be a good user of sign language. A continuous practice will enhance the mastery of sign language. I hereby encourage learners of sign language to engage in continuous practice of sign language. Baby, B-A-B-Y, baby. Parent, P-A-R-E-N-T, son. A male baby equals son. Male plus baby equals son. S-O-N. Female baby. Female baby equals daughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Brother. B-R-O-T-H-E-R. Sister. S-I-S-T-E-R. Uncle. U-N-C-L-E. Aunt. A-U-N-T. Home. H-O-M-E. Hostel. H-O-S-T-E-L. Let's look at some words that are related to education. School. S-C-H-O Education. 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 Book. 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 Pen. Pen. Biro. Pen. 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 Pencil. 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 Chair. 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 Table. 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 Classroom. 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 Teach. 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 Lecture. 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 Lecturer. 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 Now let's look at the sign for some common words we see in the colors, words that might be useful to us. Okay, let's start with the colors. Blue. 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 Green. 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 Orange. 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 Purple. 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 Red. 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 Yellow. 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 Bad. 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 Best. 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 Better. BETTER. Good. 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 Drink. 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 Eat. 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 Help. 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 More. 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 No. 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 Please. 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 Sorry. 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 Same. Same. S-A-M-E. Stop. Stop. S-T-O-P. Sun. 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 S-U-N. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. T-H-A-N-K. Thank. Y-O-U. You. Time. Time. T-I-M-E. Time. Yes. Y-E-S. Yes. Bat. Bat. B-A-T-H. Black. Black. B-L-A-C-K. Boat. Boat. B-O-A-T. Butterfly. Butterfly. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y. Candy. Candy. C-A-N-D-Y. Car. Car. C-A-R. Cat. Cat. C-A-T. Deer. Deer. D-E-E-R. Dolphin. Dolphin. D-O-L-P-H-I-N. Fish. Fish. F-I-S-H. Donkey. Donkey. D-O-N-K-E-Y. Horse. Horse. H-O-R-S-E. Ice cream. I-C-E-C-R-E-A-M. Kangaroo. 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 K-A-N-G-A-R-O-O. Mouse. Rat. Mouse. M-O-U-S-E. Subway. Subway. S-U-B-W-A-Y. Walk. Walk. W-A-L-K. White. 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 W-H-I-T-E. I believe you would have learned one or two things in this video as a parent of persons with hearing impairment, or as a friend, even as a teacher of students with hearing impairment. A continuous practice of sign language will help a lot in the mastery of the use of sign language. So I therefore encourage you to practice sign language day in, day out, so you can master the art of sign language. This is an introductory part, and it's episode 1 of Easy Step to Learning Sign Language. Watch out for the episode 2 of Easy Steps to Learning Sign Language. Get it for your friends and family, for teachers of people with hearing impairment, and for parents of children with hearing impairment. And I know it will be helpful to them in teaching and learning sign language. Thank you, and have a wonderful time.